Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins Gate, a safe space in which will be awesome where we are just ready to go. No matter what, we must get away. Leading Mayuri by the hand, I push my way through the crowd, then jump the fence onto this road. And get honk car? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's fucking The Time Machine, the movie, the based on the H.G. Wells book where fucking Mary dies in a thousand different ways, and I can't save her. No. Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. A red curtain covers my eyes. I try to brush it off, and my hand comes away slick with blood. Yeah, that's not good. I grip my teeth against the pain and lift my head. Mary is lying on the pavement a few meters away. I reach out to her. No response. Mayuri's motionless. No. Quite a welcome back. Did the impact kill her? This can't be happening. The car that ran us over, a white van, pulls up. The door opens and out steps... Who else? I've stopped them. Kiryu Mayoeka. Her again. She knew the exact moment to be here in order to run over poor Mayuri. I've secured Okabe-kun. I mean, Okabe Rintaro. She's talking to someone on the phone. Has she been tracking us this whole time? Contact the police. Sheena Mayuri is dead. She looks down at me with eyes cold enough to freeze my blood. Why did you kill her? Because you ran. Up, vuff. Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moeka. She goes down hard. I hear her head smack against the pavement. I stand up and look around. Moeka is dazed and unable to stand, but I see CERN agents making their way towards us through the crowd. I've got to get out of here. I take a step. A sharp pain stabs through my body. The crash must have broken a bone in my leg. Doesn't matter. I have to get to the lab and time leap again. That's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident. Moeka is slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the road. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri laying there, but I have no choice. I have to go. Back to the lab. Fighting the pain of my broken leg, I manage to drag myself back to the lab. Surprisingly, CERN's men didn't catch me. Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Only the lights are still on. Relieved that Kirisu and Darrow haven't returned, I head straight to the development room. I remember to break into the Braun Tube workshop to turn on the 42-inch CRT. My body is drenched in sweat, and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side, where the car hit me. If I'm not careful, I might lose consciousness. My vision is blurry, it's hard to focus. My left arm is numb and can barely move. But still, I force myself to activate the X68000 and input the settings. I'm gasping for a breath like a wounded animal. The sound of my heartbeats fills my ears. Mayuri. They killed her again. I failed to protect her. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Moeka hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses. They'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if CERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least a couple of hours. The real problem is her men. Those mercenaries, or whatever they were. CERN's hit squad. Why didn't they come after me? It should have been easy for them to catch me, injured as I am. I need to hurry. If they show up here, they'll kill me for sure. Settings complete. I put on the headgear. I'll get blood on it, but that doesn't matter. A surge of anxiety washes over me. What if the time leap fails? What if my memories are corrupted? I might forget who I am. I might lose myself. Should I really use the machine? Of course I should. I curse my weakness. Mary's dead, remember? This can't be allowed to happen. No risk is too great. I will save Mayuri, whatever it takes. I alone have the power to change the past. What am I waiting for? Swallowing my fear, I activate the time leap machine. So, what I heard was a powering down sound like... A screeching in my ears, needles stabbing into my brain, 1,000 emotions flooding my senses. The world bends, pulses, then returns to normal. The pain in my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing pain in my brain. I fight back a wave of nausea and take stock of the situation. I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. Unfortunately, my brain thinks I should be injured, so bruises will probably like appear, because that's how the brain works. It looks like the time leap machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Kirisu's confidence if I told her, but that will have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. I stand up and look around the lab. What? Kirisu, who is dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk at the sound of my voice. Don't shout! I've been working all night, so let me rest a bit. Where's Mayuri? What's wrong with you? She went to Lucas's, remember? Damn, she already left? I should call or send a mail. I need to get in touch with her somehow. Mary went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is who? Think. Consider every possibility. Damn, why did I forget? Before I time leaped, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that CERN would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I can consider explaining the situation to Kirisu and Daru, and I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. As before, the Braun Tube workshop closes early. Mayuri appears as Suzuya and Mr. Braun are leaving. We run through Kanda Myojin's back streets to Achanomuzu Station, taking only minimal precautions to avoid attracting attention. We have to get there before the Shobu line shuts down. We manage to make it to the station without being stopped. When we get there, I see a group of men waiting by the entrance. They look like CERN. Change of plans. We turn around and head for the Shin Okanomizu subway station. We arrive at the station later than I intended. I don't usually come here, so I got lost. I stare nervously at the platform clock. According to the scrolling display, the Yamanote have already suspended operations. Wait, looks like the Chiyobe line has too. It must be protocol to assume that nearby stations may be threatened, even stations on unconnected lines. Damn. Mary hasn't said a word about my strange behavior. This is the 3rd time I've led her on this escape, but each time she follows me without complaint. Does she really trust me that much? Maybe she can feel my desperation. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Mary tilts her head quizzically. I realize that I'm staring at her. Ocarine. Maybe she has a lot of questions, but she'll wait for now. But once it's over, I want you to tell me everything, okay? Yeah, I promise. Mayuri smiles happily at that answer. That's right, while we wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all the information I can get. Where did you go after you saw Lukiko? I got an email from Fubuki-chan. A thread came loose on her costume. I went to fix it. Where does Fubuki-chan live? We met at the Starbucks at UPX. So that's where she was. Just then an announcement plays over the PA system. The subway is resuming normal operations. Okay. About 20 minutes have passed since we arrived. Didn't expect to be stuck here that long, but it's okay. Right now, Moeka should be in Akihabara heading to the lab. Everything is going to be alright. While waiting for the train, I examined the route map on the station's notice board. We can transfer to an overland train at Yoyogi Yuhara. It'll take a while, but that will take us all the way to Odawara. Another announcement. Our train is arriving. I can hear the rumbling and see the lights, but we all know this isn't going to end well. At the end of the tunnel. Mayuri and I are standing just behind the white line. I reach for her hand, meaning to make a dash for the train when the doors open. But I guess there's no hurry now. I let my hand fall to my side, empty. The roar comes closer. How about the party tonight? Mayuri's saying something. I can't quite hear her over the train, though. It got canceled, but we should definitely... Is this the little girl? Mayuri! Smack. Suddenly Mayuri disappears. Huh. What? There she is leaning out over the tracks. She's off balance as if stumbled or someone pushed her. She seems to hang there for a moment, but then the train comes screaming into the station. Like, what? I hear a sound from under the train. I can't describe it, but it makes me instantly nauseous. Sparks fly as the train slams on its brakes. So what I expected was the train would pull up and people would get off the train, not she'd be fucking pushed in front of it. People on the platform scream. I turned to where Mayuri was just a moment ago. There stands a familiar girl. Tiny, adorable, a cute black rabbit pouch slung over her shoulder. Nay, so this is the little girl. Why the fuck? She looks up at me. Her eyes are wide. Her lips tremble. So, new image, first of all. Also, several new images because of the subway, too. So, what I understand so far, I'm going to be proven wrong in a moment, what I understand so far is this little girl pushed Mayuri into the train, and now she's looking shocked as if she doesn't understand, and that she's gonna blame Okabe. So that he gets fucking blamed for it. And because he's a guy, and this is Japan, and a girl just died, it'll take effect, and everyone will jump on him. She stares at me for a few more... I wasn't going to do the voice. She stares at me for a few more seconds as if waiting for me to say something, then turns and runs away. The platform is in chaos. The PA informs us that there's been a personal injury accident. Nay's already gone. I don't go after her. Instead, I peek timidly through the gap between the train and the platform. Don't look there. That's not a thing you'll want to see. One side of the track is a wash of blood. Red. My mind is blank. I can't think. I don't even remember how I got back to the lab. Moeka's group should have come and gone, but the time leap machine is still here. I guess I should be grateful. It takes longer than usual to set up the machine. For some reason I have trouble recalling my own phone number. At last, it's ready. Now, take me back. Oh, going back even further. The leap occurs instantaneously. Titor claimed that his time machine takes 1 hour of subjective time to travel 10 years. I don't know if ours has the same behavior, but now is not the time to find out. 10 years. I have no business that far back. Besides, according to Karasu, time leaping too far into the past could cause mental disorders due to the gap between personality and memory. Alright. Mayuri is singing her chicken song, though she's actually eating pre-cooked chicken from the convenience store instead of her usual juicy chicken number 1. She had to switch because we can't warm up frozen chicken in the microwave, which is now a dedicated part of the time leap machine. I was right to come back 5 hours. Mayuri is still in the lab. What the hell happened back there? It hurts, but I force myself to recall that horrifying scene. Mayuri died again. This time it happened at Shin Okizubu Station, a place completely unrelated to the lab or the bomb threat. Tenouji Ne pushed her onto the tracks where the train tore her to shreds. My theory was wrong. Could May be working for CERN too? No, that can't be right. May has a habit of jumping on Mayuri and greeting. She was probably just being her usual affectionate self. Why did she choose that precise moment? I don't know. I sense malice. Whose malice? It's like fate is playing a cruel joke on us. Whatever the case, all that matters now is that I have another chance. I need to act. I have the power to save Mayuri. I will do whatever it takes to find a way. This time we hail a taxi on Chiodori. It'll be expensive, but that hardly matters now. Mary comes along quietly. I consider taking her home to Ikebukuro, but Moeka's group might be watching her house. I have no idea where they are at this point in time. Instead, I asked the driver to take us to Shinagawa. However, traffic is unusually heavy. The driver says it's never been this bad before. There must be an obstruction up ahead, an accident or something. That's the only explanation I can think of. We've made it out of Akiba, but at this rate, it will take forever to reach Shinagawa. I considered getting off here and taking the train, but then I remember what happened at that station. I have a bad feeling about this. Traffic jam could be CERN's doing. I look out the window and scan the crowd for anyone who might be a CERN agent. 3 hours later, we're still stuck. According to a conversation overheard between our driver and another driver, there's some kind of inspection up ahead. Furthermore, it doesn't seem to be a police inspection, and a small fight broke out at the inspection site or something. To make matters worse, the road has already been closed off, and all the cars behind us are being detoured. There are only about 100 cars waiting, but the inspection has been at a standstill for 3 hours. This can't be a coincidence. Once again, I feel the malice of fate manipulating the situation. Is Mayuri going to die again? Oh. If I'd known it was going to turn out like this, I'd have ditched the taxi hours ago. It's not too late. I should pay the driver and get off right. Just then someone knocks on the window. Our taxi is stopped in the middle of the road. What's going on? I look over, but before I can say anything, a man opens the rear door and gets in next to Mayuri. He's holding a knife. Another assassin! Mary, look out! Before she can reply, the man covers Mary's mouth with a large, meaty hand. But that'll have to be for this one. Cliffhanger series. Thank you so much for watching. I've Chris from Keywii. You've been great to you and yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!